for the week, I think this is a very good name for us to dig into. Your pick of the week is Super Micro Computer, ticker symbol SMCI. What's the backstory with this company here?
So this is a company that just offers overall, corporate-based server solutions. They even delve a little bit into the AI world, but they'll handle a company's IT stuff, right? From start to finish, and in every direction. They're a total solution company. And what I am excited about is if I go back over the last, let's say, 4 earnings, and by the way, they just had a 10-to-1 split, so they brought their price of their stock down so that, their loyal followers, and they do have a loyal following in the corporate world. They're a big B2B company, and their customers really like their solution. Now their customers, those companies, you'd be surprised, a lot of companies invest in other companies' stocks, one, to be on their boards, but also if the company is just a lucrative company. So they brought their share price down, making it possible for their loyal followers to, get involved in supporting the company, profit sharing with the company. Looking at the last 4 earnings, so let's go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they had a call and they're reporting earnings after that. There is, gentle trending up and down, but for the most part, if you look at the day before and after earnings, the price usually stays somewhat at parity, and it's done it, over and over, which tells me that I might want to be prepared for an earnings play next week. So they're releasing earnings on December 10th after the market close. So I'm looking at one of our calendar spreads, our horizontal spreads, in order to profit on the initial volatility rush, which is going to happen ahead of earnings, and then the volatility crush that happens the next day. So this is going to be a trade that doesn't even last 24 hours, but it's not in the same trading day. I'm going to buy the buy the calendar spread probably in the last hour of trading right before the the earnings release. So that'll be on December 10. And then the next morning, I'm going to do a price assessment, and I may adjust this strategy in real time, depending on the price assessment, meaning what happens to price overnight. But my plan is in the morning, either during that first hour or maybe slightly after that, maybe at 10:45 Eastern time, getting rid of that calendar spread and just taking advantage of the volatility crush.
I mean, just looking at this chart, 120 all the way down to almost 10 in less than a year is quite a move, but looking like it's making its way back up. If you want to learn more about the volatility crush and rush plays, we do have a couple videos on our YouTube channel that can give you some other
Absolutely.
examples. So maybe next week, AJ will look back on this to see how it played out, because we've been seeing examples go both ways, where we're seeing really big returns and then really minor returns, but not so much as risky as just like some directional swing plays. So it seems like this may be one of the last earnings plays that we have for the rest of the year.
Absolutely. For those folks who are wanting to follow, I'm probably going to use either the February 21 or the March 21 as my back month option. And I'll probably be using either the December 13 or the December 20 as my front month option. So if you want to follow along, either paper trading or simulator trading, or if you have enough experience and you want to do some real, this is where my mind is at. And then this is actually a stock I might look at for premium selling after this whole earnings play is done. But yeah, Sip, let's report on it next week.